Alright, we're doing a video on our 1989 Mercedes 560 SL. This car is signal red in Palomino. We got a cloud covering, so you're not going to get a real brilliant, sharp red that it would have in regular sunshine. This car is a two-owner car. It's California. Man moved to Colorado and decided that was probably not a good car in Colorado. So I bought it from him. I spent 20 years in Colorado, so I have a real good shop. Denver's Businessman of the Year, StarTech Motors, do an inspection on the car. They didn't find much. They found one tie rod end was a little loose. They didn't recommend replacing it at this time, but when I put it up on the lift, I could feel too. It's just a little loose. They're not expensive. Car is largely original paint. Definitely the hood has been painted. You can see there is no variation in color or texture. Original stickers are on the fenders and hood, so nothing was replaced, but it's been painted. Rest of the car, to my knowledge, is original. We did run a paint meter on it. But this video, I want to show you the top. It's in good condition. They usually will split here. They'll split here. They'll pinch up here, and then they'll split here. This one's in great shape. Window's in good shape. It's got a little bit of debris that can be pushed, because I did it earlier. I think it's on the inside from sitting down in the well. Not pinched here. They have a tendency to get pinched from their mechanisms. Windows aren't pinched. Windows aren't broken. That's a good shot of that top. Anything you see is debris. All right, we're going to put the top down and show you this lovely car. All right, here we are, 1989. Top down. Signal red. Original stickers on every component. Paint on hood. Very straight grille. Bumper overlays. Headlight doors are in good condition. They're not cracked. Look how straight that line is. How straight that line is. And it's the same on this side as that side. I used to buy, before the internet, what we would do is we would find a car in Kansas City, and that particular dealer might have had 3. So we would buy it and we'd send it to a dealer in Denver. We usually drove them to a dealer that might have 1, and he needs 2. Look at the lines. Look how nice and crisp those moldings are. There's no damage. I tell everybody that calls me on these cars not to price buy these Mercedes. They're too expensive to repair, too expensive to bring back. If you buy a good one, it's not going to be that expensive to run. You buy one that's been kept up, they're not that expensive. But you pile component issues to a refurbish, and you might as well just go buy a nice one and not spend the time in the shop. Look how straight these lines are. Again, no damage. Good gaps. No damage. Original Mercedes windshield. No cracks in the dash. Wiper blades are in good shape. Look at that. California car. Sun visors aren't floppy. They're not warped. These are receiving washers for the top. They always get chewed up, beat up, and then they get dents here from coming up and down, coming up and down. Look how straight that is. And this washer is not chewed up. I have bought and sold hundreds and hundreds of these cars. So even if you don't buy from me, use what I'm telling you to look at the one in your neighborhood and see if it holds up. No moisture. California car, they love their chrome wheels. I've got stacks of them. Anybody want them? I'll sell them. I left them on this car because it's pretty and it fits for this car. If you don't like it but you like the car, Mercedes original style are not very expensive. Headrests are not broken down. Glue is not coming undone. Carpets are at least 2 shades. Usually these SLs are about 5 or 6 shades on the inside. They're different materials, fade differently. So when you photograph them or look at them, you'll get several different colors. This one's really not too bad. Pleats in the seats are good. Look at that. Bolster is good. Look at that. I haven't refurbished. There's no wear, there's no tear. Look at the pleats. Look at the pleats, how straight they are. Look at the armrest. Not worn out, not splitting from our oils and our sweat. Passenger seat good, door card good, dash good. I did see a crack here. As you can see, it's pretty minor. I can't hardly get it up on the... None here. Gauges are nice. This car does have its books and records. It's been serviced properly. It drives like it. I really like the way this car drives. It's tight. I drive in so many cars, and when I take a car home, I want it to do it right. And the reason is... The reason is I work all day listening to engines, driving cars, being discouraged by what they don't do. So when I go home, I want to relax, and I don't want to hear a car going thump, 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 rattle, rattle, rattle. Oh gosh, those motor mounts need to be replaced. Oh, it follows the ruts in the roads. No. I want a car that does everything right, and this car does. It's pretty too. Okay, I'm extending this out a little far, but it's a pretty car. There you go, look at that. Crisp, crisp, crisp. Nice color. Crisp seats. Nice dash. Nice seat. Door jambs, how pretty. Look at that. Got me singing here. Guess that's what a pretty red sports car does to you. Look at the trunk. Okay, I'm going to share something with you. When I was a young guy, I worked at a Buick used car lot, and for about, I don't know, 30, 60 days, not very long. And one of the things that old pro used car manager said was, look in the trunk of the car. If the trunk is nice, the car has been taken care of. Look at that. Thump. When you go to look at these cars, in here is an insulation between this and this. And when they are broken down, the trunk does not go thump. It goes thump. So you'll know if that's broken down, and there'll be black pieces of plastic on the carpet floor. All right, let's start it up. No lights. See if this works. They normally don't. Ah, it does. How about that? Service sticker. Look at that. Already done an upgraded aluminum radiator, an expensive upgrade that needs to be done on these cars. Got to clean the components are. If you're in Chicago, St. Louis, New York, this will all be white and powdery, and that's from salt. This car's lived in California. That does not have salt. This does not have powder. Look at that. Look how fresh everything is. I have guys tell me, well, you can detail an engine compartment. Well, no, you can't. You can't take all the grime off that a highway puts on. So you look for something that's that clean. And this is that car.